What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and sorry for no videos last week or live streams. I got extremely sick, life got in the way, but we are back at it with Gen 5 Black and White, one of my favorite generations. Unfortunately, I lost, so we're all tied up 2-2. Ichiban Dan wiped. I won't say wipe the floor with me. It's been very close. Closer than his first two battles, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But today I get the first pick. There's no banned legendaries in this format at all. I have the first pick since I lost. But real quick, everybody, if you guys have not already got your passes for Card Party, go to card.party. Get your passes for Orlando for June 14th through the 16th, I believe. Here's some featured creators. We got Chaotic Meatball, who I'm really excited about because he's on the video game side that I watch his content for. Of course, we got Deep Pocket Monsters, Leonhardt, Super Duper Danny, Poke Vault, Poke Chloe, Alex Hodges. I'm really excited to meet up with again. Goat Breakers. Of course, one of my favorite loves, Opossum Bud. If you guys follow the Critical Good podcast, you guys know he's one of my good friends. Along with Chris Pie, TCG, Poke Surge, Ian with Ian. Of course, we have Team Pocket, and then we have Powder TCG, of course. Really excited to see all those guys. All the other people I'm really excited for. But, yeah, you know, there's no one else there that you should worry about, as Dan doesn't look at the computer screen. Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm a feature creator at Card Party. Ichiban Dan will be there. We're working on getting him his, at least down here on the CL creator side. But come to Card Party.
I'm there. They just don't have my face.
Oh, you didn't submit your logo.
I did, but they don't like it, I guess.
You are an ugly man. But go to card.party, pick up your tickets, guys. We'll meet you there. But for now, let's jump into the battle. I got first pick. And for first pick, I'm picking up Landorus Therian form specifically. That is my first pick.
Okay, I mean that's a pick.
That is a pick.
The strong boys are good. They're all three.
Yeah,
very powerful.
There's so many legends in this generation. The fact that you have to pick one is extremely hard because I love Zekrom.
It's tough.
Yeah, I love Zekrom, but I need to go. There's certain plays that I'm working with that I need to go for.
No, I agree, and I mean, and ground flying is a really strong typing, and with a 600 base stat total on a ground flying, that's gnarly. Like, that's a really hard Pokemon to
get
deal
an
with.
earthquake. You get an earthquake. Everybody's gonna get earthquaked. But for you, good sir, what is your first round draft pick?
I am gonna go with not just regular QREM, but we're gonna go with QREM White.
Ooh, that is a huge pickup. You're automatically messing with my quad weakness, not just a regular weakness, quad weakness. And that's a good pick. That is, I don't know what else I can do to combat that pick at all. There's some good fighting types in here, like Manchow. Haxorus is a good dragon type, but you are a dragon Pokemon, so it's not like I can
dragon as well.
Yeah. But it's not like I can beat it with anything except this boy right here. And he's very slept on, but I love him. I'm going with Klinklang. I love Klinklang.
It's great Pokemon.
I love Klinklang. I don't know why people hate. Like, yeah, I get it. It's just gears, but it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like, are some Pokemon less favorite than others? Of course. Of course. But you know, it's not like the designs have ever not had these kinds of Pokemon. Like, everyone always points out Klinklang or Klefki, and I'm like, what about the Pokeball with eyes or the pile of toxic sludge with eyes?
Yeah, that is my argument. That is always my go-to argument. Oh, what about Muck?
And don't get me wrong, I love Muck. I love Electrode. I think they're great Pokemon, but like, let's not be Magnemite. Like, it's a magnet.
It's a magnet.
Like, it's a floating magnet. Magneton is three magnets stuck together. It's like, come on, guys. Like,
and they don't get smarter.
No.
Yeah,
it specifically says they all like share one brain.
Yeah. Now. It's not like Metagross and Matang.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they actually do get smarter. But who are you picking up for your second round?
We are going to go with one of my favorite Pokemon from the generation, and probably one of the most solid Pokemon from the generation, Excadrill.
I love Excadrill. Definitely my top 20. The reason why I didn't pick it up is because of that Kyurem. The Kyurem does kind of wall it, but that's okay. And I know this isn't going to be a good pick for that either, but Galvantula, I'm hoping some of the movesets are coming back up in here, but I'm picking up Galvantula.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's a super solid pick. I'll be real, like the coolest bug Pokemon came from Gen 5.
Oh, absolutely.
Like we have Genesect, we have Scolipede, Galvantula. Like they're all very, regardless of statting and you know if they're good or not, they're freaking cool looking. So I think that's for me more important than most other things.
Yeah.
Man, who do I want to grab now? It's tough because like
pick up Archeops.
That's not a bad pickup. But I think I'm going to have to go with, speaking of insanely good bug Pokemon that came out in
I knew that
Gen
was going to
get...
I knew you were going to pick it.
We're going to snag a Volcarona.
Good pickup. But because you do have an ice, you do have Excadrill, I'm picking up the good boy, Conkeldurr.
Oh, that's... You know, people make fun of him for his, like, kind of funny looks, but... He's a powerhouse.
He's a solid boy.
He's a super strong Pokemon.
Yep.
Definitely not to be slept on.
I need to get something to stop that Volcarona though. Sooner or later.
Yeah.
We have 3 more picks. Well, you have 3 more picks. I have 2 more. I need to be very precise on what I want.
You know, I didn't know Mienshao was only a pure fighting type. I always thought it was the same as Medicham.
Nope, pure fighting.
Had that, Well, I'm going to go with, because I like my dark type Pokemon, and a fighting type wouldn't be bad to add to the team, we're going to pick up a Scrafty.
That is a good pickup. He's another one of my... I love Black and White so much. He's like, if you name any Pokemon, I'm like, yeah, they're top 20. They're top 20.
The thing is like, as many stinker designs there were in Gen 5, there was equally as many like absolute banger Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like some of the coolest mons in the game came from Gen 5 for sure.
What? So you picked up 2 very good Pokemon that I very much wanted. So, but I'm going to pick up the pseudo legendary before you can. I'm picking up the Hydreigon.
Ooh. That's a good one. And
I'm on my final pick.
I was like, I don't know if I wanted a second dragon type anyway.
Yeah. And a second dark type.
As much as Hydreigon, it's a dark dragon. I have those types, but it is one of my favorite Pokemon. I mean, as people should know by now, I'm a big dark type fan in general.
Yes.
But can't be stacking up too many types.
No.
We're gonna call back to the Gen 1 meta, and we're gonna grab ourselves a psychic type in Ranunculus.
That is a very good pickup. Very bulky boy. But for my final pick, I think I'm gonna finally pick up my setter, my hazard centers. I'm picking up the Ferrothorn. Yep.
That's a solid mon. I mean,
my team has a very, it's solid. It's very setup heavy. Like for a lot of these Pokemon, for me to sweep, I'm gonna need a setup. But the same can be said for your team. But you have 1 Pokemon left.
I'm trying to think. I could use some setup myself. I know Excadrill can kind of serve that purpose.
Yeah, you can set up the rocks at least.
He's so much better as a sweeper. Oh, and I don't think Kofagrigus can. Does he have setup moves?
No, but I just realized my very glaring weakness.
Well, I haven't, so I would keep it to yourself for now until we're done.
No, I'm definitely. I'll bring it up after you pick this Pokemon.
Oh gosh, I don't know. You know what? Archeops definitely has setup. We'll try it. We'll try the Archeops pick.
Okay. You picked the Archeops with Defeatus. That is giving you a handicap because as soon as you get low enough HP, you half its attack.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Cool.
Know how he works.
My glaring weakness, because I saw the Configurius and I was really hoping you weren't going to put it on there. My team is 4 physical attackers. Ooh. So with Mummy, you could have broke all of them. Because Mummy, if I remember correctly with Mummy in Gen 5, not only do I lose my ability until I switch out, I also lower my attack until I switch out.
I don't remember. Let's see.
Yeah. But that is my team. Landorus, Kling Kling, Galvantula, Conkeldurr, Hydreigon, and Dan's is Kyurem, White, Excadrill, Volcarona, Scrafty, Renucleus, and Archeops. If you guys would pick any teams differently, let us know in the comment section down below what your 6 Pokemon from Gen 5 specifically would be. Until then, guys, go subscribe to Ichiban Dan. Watch the battle over there. I guarantee with these Pokemon, it's going to be a good one. This might be the time we actually get to 3 battles. Hopefully. But this is also for the lead. And we're at this point, we're halfway because there's only 9 battles left. Until next time, I know words. I can do my outro. Until next time, guys, I'm Gonzo. That's Ichiban Dan. And don't forget, battle how you want to battle. Peace.